Now joining us to discuss this further is security expert Mike Ejiofor. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. Now, the president is advocating for greater generosity in land sharing and proposed the establishment of ranches in Benue State as one of the solutions to the crisis. Now, as a security expert, do you see this as a practical and effective approach to addressing the underlying conflict?
Well, for me, it's a right way to do, and thumbs up for Mr. President, because if you trace our history, you notice that the herdsmen are not actually our problem. But if the president has directed ranches should be established to control their movement, they will be in a position to, in fact, know the people who are invading us. Because it's not the herdsmen that are invading the country and killing innocent people, invading communities, destroying lives and property. So I think it's the best way to go. The president must be commended for that. But this is not the first time we're hearing it. It's still true that it's followed up, with action by making sure that this measure is implemented.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for that. Now, sir, we've seen a growing push for community self-protection in response to the ongoing violence. First, from Representative Tessa Ugbo of the Kwande Federal Constituency, and also the Chief of Defense Staff suggested creation of some sort of community self-defense like vigilantes. So now, what's your take on this?
Again, without sounding immodest, I think it's the best way to go. The Chief of Defense Staff, has been consistent with the DG of SSS, of First Line of Defense. So we must defend ourselves. We can't fold our hands and want this destroy our communities. But again, how do we defend ourselves against people who are armed with sophisticated weapons? So it comes to a point that I have been suggesting that Nigeria must establish state police. People have been arguing that it has its shortcomings. I agree it has its shortcomings, but the advantages far outweigh its disadvantages. So if the state police is established, they will be properly armed so that when these people are coming in, they know the environment, they know the terrain. Unlike the Nigerian police, that is not, it's too centralized for effectiveness in terms of policing our communities, especially the unmanned, on the ungoverned spaces. So I think the Chief of Defense Staff is spot on in his recommendation with the DGSS of First Line of Defense. We must also continue to defend our communities and make sure that we are protected. Because there's no way the federal government can provide sufficient men to man all the various communities. The police is not only understaffed, it's underfunded, and it is very ill-equipped to man the various challenges.
All right, no doubt collaborative efforts are critical to address these attacks. Security expert Mike Ejiofor, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us.